What's up guys, welcome back to another brand new video. Today we're doing the range test on the BOUNDMOTOR FLASH. The board's fully charged, but unfortunately the camera isn't. We're at about 50%, so hopefully we can get this range test done. I've got no idea on the range today. We've got probably the worst case scenario. It's cold weather. We've got the 7-inch pneumatics. We're in Brisbane CBD. We're in Botanical Gardens right now, I think it's called. Absolutely beautiful place to start. We've got the reload running in the pocket. We've already come probably about 800 meters just from where I parked the car. So let's hit it. Let's see what we can achieve. Here we go. Now, just for the record, today we'll be going in medium mode. It still has very, very strong torque, and it still hits that top speed of well over 45 kilometers per hour. We're going to cruise along the water to start with. As always, we'll stop for a coffee and we'll do regular check-ins. So let's get riding. Look at the scenery, and we'll check in very soon. So just to talk about some of today's expectations, hopefully we're going to sit around the 25 kilometer mark, 20 to 25. There are a few people around today, so we'll do our best. 226 pounds. As I mentioned, we've got the 7-inch pneumatics on. It's a little bit chilly, about 14 degrees, 15, that's not too bad. The sun is going to warm up quite quickly. Oh, puppy, sorry. And throughout the ride, I'm going to tell you a couple other things about this board, which I completely forgot to mention on my unbox video. So stick around, comment down below now what your guess is before you see the end. And hopefully we'll get a good result. I'm definitely guessing over 30. I'm definitely guessing over 30 kilometers. Woo, that's noisy. But time will tell. Right, we'll check in at 5. Alright guys, first official check-in. It's a few hundred meters earlier than I normally would, but had to stop for a coffee. It is so cold this morning. My hands are like, ugh. I wish I'd brought some gloves. Board is going absolutely perfectly, no issues whatsoever. We're 4.6 kilometers in so far. The percentage on the back of the board is saying 93%. I'm gonna finish my coffee and then we're gonna hit the road. We're gonna go this way, away from the city, and then we're going to turn around and come back this way past the city. We'll check in on the milestones. All right, here we go. All right, super quickly, one thing I forgot to talk about on the unbox and first ride video was the top mounted power button and charge port. I know that seems very minimal, but it makes such a difference not fumbling around looking for it. The fact that the button's on top, you push it once and it turns on, you push it once, it turns off. I absolutely love that. And the fact that the charge port is on top means you don't have to flick your board upside down to charge it, which again is a massive plus. Alright guys, and that's the 10 kilometer check-in. Board's going perfectly well. I'm not going to stop and look at the percentage. I'll stop at the 20 kilometer mark and give you the exact number. But so far, 10 kilometers, going smooth. Here we go. Alright guys, we've made it to Toowong, I think it's pronounced Toowong Shopping Centre. I'm going to pause the ride app. I'm going to go in and see if I can find a store that sells GoPro batteries. Alright guys, no luck with Kmart, unfortunately. They kind of laughed at me when I asked for a GoPro battery. So we're just gonna keep riding and we're gonna have to make this one super short. We're at 13.9 kilometers. We'll check in at 20. So crossing the bridge to the other side of the river. Man, it is a beautiful day here in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. It's still a bit nippy, maybe 16 degrees. Board is going awesomely well. We've just passed 15 kilometers. Check in very soon. Can I just say, Brisbane, man, you guys know how to do a good bike path. Everywhere you go around here, this is what it's like. Bike paths for scooters, e-scooters, e-bikes. Electric skateboards are legal. Like, this is the Eden of e-ridables or PEVs. Look at these paths. I know I don't have much battery on the camera, but look at this. There's no cars here, there's no traffic. And this isn't closed on every fourth Sunday, this is just how it is. It's absolutely perfect. And the surfaces are just pristine, so smooth, purpose-built. Man, you cannot ask for anything better. Woo, look at this. Another super quick check-in, guys. We've just passed 20 kilometers, 20.3 to be exact. Board's going perfectly well. Wow, she's grumpy. And we're back to the Botanic Gardens. Really quick check-in. I've got about 20% left on the GoPro. We are on 25.4 kilometers and we've been going for just over a smidge over an hour, about an hour, 10 minutes. So we're gonna keep going. We're going back towards where I got a coffee from. Might get another coffee, who knows?
Not me.
And we'll check in again very soon. Alright guys, and that is 30 kilometers. We've just ticked it over. Slow down here a little bit, just this pedestrian area. Board is going perfectly. As I mentioned in my first ride video, the drop down, my feet aren't sore, they're not tingly, absolutely nothing. And that's without any dope grip on. It's just that really nice concave with that wicked drop down. Board is going, it just wants to carve. It's probably on par with my GTR for carviness. It's just so responsive. And so far the range is better. So we're at 30 kilometers. We're gonna keep going and we'll do the final check-in. When we go flat, we'll do it back at the car. But so far, man, 2 massive thumbs up. All right guys, another super quick check-in before I stop for lunch. Let me just pull over here. Okay, 33.7 kilometers, 33.7. Board is showing about 20. It's fluctuating between 19 and 20% on the digital readout on the back. So I'm gonna take a 20-minute break, have a sandwich, and then we'll keep going until we get down to 0. All right guys, and that brings us to the end of today's range test. Unfortunately, the GoPro died. I knew it would. Hope you enjoyed the footage we got until then. So what was the final result? Well, it was fantastic. It actually surpassed my expectations. We ended up getting 42.9 kilometers, and that took the digital readout on the dock at the rear down to, I think it was 8%. But we had really lost a lot of that get up and go, so I decided to call it quits. We could have easily got another probably 2 kilometers at low speed, but I always like to do my range testing. I like to do what I call usable range. And I think once you lose that punch, that's when I like to call it quits. And also I don't like to run my batteries down to 0. So massive result today, 171 meters of elevation. We had a top speed there of 46 kilometers per hour, and that was at the 31st kilometer during the test. Over quite a few bridges, lots of quite fast runs. We averaged it out around 23 kilometers per hour. The app says 17, but we did stop for quite a few red lights and so on, and 1 or 2 coffees. All in all, guys, two massive thumbs up for the BOUNDMOTOR Flash. Really happy with the result today. I wish I had more battery to get more ride footage, but it is what it is. I think you'll be happy with a slightly shorter format. If you've got any questions or comments, as always, put them down below. If you've got any feedback, I'd love to receive it. And yeah, if you're interested in getting one, don't forget, use Scott D, all caps, and check out. It'll give you about $80 US off the price of the board, which brings it down to very close to $1,700 US delivered to your door. It's a smashing bargain for a fantastic board. That's it, guys. So until next time, skate safe, wear a helmet, and we'll see you on the next video.